Welcome, Aries. Today's reading is a you and them spread with you on the left and your person on the right. We're going to see who is connecting romantically into your energy, what they're feeling about you, what their next moves are. First card out, mending, community, here and now, and the thinker in reverse. You get happy, and truth be told, round and between worlds. At the bottom we have flexible. There's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of ups and downs between you and this person. This is somebody who tends to think very differently than you. Their mindset is very different than yours. And whether you're romantically on the same page with them or not, this is somebody who you are actively connected with in the here and now, energetically. And we'll find out more about this person in the next few layers of tarot. But for now, if you're honest with yourself, this is somebody who you feel is part of your soul family. This is somebody who you feel is basically part of your tribe. You may have a child, Aries, and if that's the case, you feel that your child got along with this person very well, like they became friends. And so this person kind of tapped into a part of your heart that some other people haven't been able to, that you've dated in the past, because they not only bonded with you, but for those of you who do have children, they bonded with your child, and that meant a lot to you. But things somehow went sideways between you and this person, and you're left wondering kind of why that happened. It was a bit unexpected. You just couldn't have seen it coming. And so now you're left wondering, what is the future of this connection? Does it have a future? Will this person and I ever kind of reconnect? Could we get past our differences? And the answer here that I'm getting right off the bat is that there's a bit to be cleaned up. There's a bit on both sides, but mainly on your side, Aries. There's a bit of energetic cleansing that has to happen. There's a bit of digestion and understanding that has to happen about what took place between you and this person in order for this connection to be able to work itself out. I do get here that this person has a very positive connotation. This person has a very positive outlook even towards you, even though things seems are not in a place where you're together. This person would seem like they have very positive energy when it comes to thinking about you and the memories of the times that you did spend together. They also have very positive energies and thoughts towards your child or children. For those of you who do have children, this is somebody who holds you in high regard within their heart. But there's something that caused you to break things off with this person, or to push them out of your life, or to say that something was not acceptable. Basically to break off the partnership. The relationship itself has been broken, but the love and the caring is still here. There's still a big bond here between both of you. I can tell that you also feel that this person made you quite happy at one point. I can just feel and sense that there's a but here, and I don't know what the specifics are just yet, but we're going to pull a little bit of tarot and just see if we get any additional messages. Okay, your main concern was stability. You were very concerned with stability, being able to build a strong foundation. And you may have had some need to control a specific part of the connection or situation. Perhaps for some of you, and this won't be for all of you, you may have wanted to just control the pace of the connection and how quickly things got into a more combined union. So maybe for some of you, you wanted to move in together, or you wanted to get married, or you wanted to do something that was escalating that connection to a higher level of stability and fortitude, because you felt that you needed that for yourself. And for those of you who have kids, for your children, you needed the security, the confirmation. And this may not have been in line with what this person wanted. So there could be different scenarios and situations that apply differently to each of you, because this is a general reading. But I am sensing here that there was some type of requirement, some type of demand that you needed fulfilled in order to feel safe in this connection at one point. And this person likely couldn't give it to you, because I do see here that you walked away from this person having not received that which you demanded, required, etc., to feel safe in the connection. And this has resulted in a lot of mental conflict because on an energetic level, you guys both really care about each other and you guys both made each other quite happy. But then this happened and unfortunately you had to each go your separate ways. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have hope on your person's side. We have suffering and silence. And we have fulfillment of wishes. So deep down, this person did see you as a blessing and does still see you as a blessing. And spiritually and emotionally, this person would be very happy to hear from you, would be very happy if things could go back to the way that they were in the beginning. This person is a very hopeful person. I get that they're not very tied to the physical realm, so this may be like an air sign for some of you. This is somebody who tends to be more in the clouds, like they spend a lot of time in their head usually, they daydream a lot, they wish a lot, they think of the future a lot, they don't so much work out the details of the present, and it could be as simple as that what caused some of this breakup here in the past, because they're not a very down-to-earth practical person when it comes to like the mechanics of everyday life. This is somebody who is more of a dreamer and less of a doer and planner, and so maybe that caused some kind of friction between you and this person. Okay, on your side we get distractions. So you're keeping yourself busy with many real world, physical, grounded distractions. And when I say distractions, I really just mean things that keep you busy, things that occupy your time. So I get that, Aries, you're a very busy person at this time. You're doing a lot. You have a lot on your shoulders. Your life is a little bit fast-paced at this time. You may not even feel that you have time for love and connection and relationships. Yet this person that's coming through in your reading feels highly bonded to you. You felt very bonded to each other. And their energy is sticking to you like glue because of how great the connection between you and them was and still is energetically. You guys were like a true pair, and you guys connected in such a beautiful emotional manner. Like you could just sit in the same room in silence and you'd be in sync. So these connections don't just break apart because you had some disagreement in the physical realm about how to do a certain thing or when something needed to be done by. So this person is holding out some very beautiful positive energy towards you. Whether it is consciously or unconsciously, they hold such a beautiful space for you still that you guys are pulling them during this reading, and they're coming through here to kind of express their love for you. Okay, last two cards out. You get Justice and you get Acclaim. In your head, Aries, you know you had certain expectations and requirements and you couldn't let those go. And in your head, you're going somewhere, you're going places, you have things to do, people to see, places to go. And so you couldn't let this person kind of hold you back or bring you down or distract you from your goals, your longer term goals, from what you're trying to build here, from your purpose, from your desires. And something about the way they are or what they had to offer, or what they were ready to offer at the time when you came together with this person just wasn't in alignment with where you were headed longer term in your mind, okay? So you keep reiterating this on your side. It feels almost like you're justifying the reason why you push this person away, and you certainly don't have to do that towards me as the reader. I think this is a struggle you may be having with yourself as to why you pushed love away and then why it was justified, but then it kind of made you feel crappy inside, and so now you're like having this inner struggle about the whole situation and how it was handled. We're gonna pull one more to see if we get details about what happened and what comes next. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I'm gonna put that on your side, but you guys can flip the energies if I'm getting the story backwards. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. So yeah, I get With this card, I get that somebody's been looking at their, not necessarily social media, but the, you know, those stories that come up on your phone from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, etc. Something like that happened, or maybe like a Facebook reminder for some of you who have Facebook. But it's like one of those stories and that just kind of pops up on its own. I hid who I really am from you. I feel abandoned by you and it is triggering my childhood traumas. I smile on the outside, but I am dying on the inside. And so whether these feelings are coming through from you or from this person, there can be a little bit of mirroring here. So feel free to apply these how they resonate with you and let go of what doesn't. But it seems to me like you walked away from this person. It seems to me like they pretend they're okay. They pretend that everything is fine. They're giving you space or not reaching out to you. But yet they're sitting here in a very kind of affected state where they're keeping to themselves, not saying anything, not expressing any feelings, but they are feeling things. They are missing deeply this bond that you guys had. They're missing it. They feel, you know, like there was no reason for things to really break up between you guys, but they want to respect your reasons. They don't want to diminish those reasons, and it makes them sad. Okay, I fantasize about you. Yeah. So this is why this person is coming up in your reading, even if it's been a long time since you last spoke with them. This person clearly can't get you out of their head and fantasizes about you, and not in a creepy bad way, just in like this loving, wonderful way where they're casting all this loving energy towards you. And that's why they're being pulled into this reading. They're being pulled into your energetic existence. In the non-physical realm, you guys are still very bonded and connected. What you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay, you have the strength to build anew. Okay, so this is the Tower. There was definitely a tower between you and this person, and they've been crushed by the whole experience. They feel very like abandoned. They feel triggered because they had an abandonment wound, and you leaving them really, really hurt. Okay, so they're in a state where at the bottom we have reconciliation. They're in a state where they hope that you guys one day get back together. And they've been sending lots of positive, loving energy your way because they've been thinking about you. So whoever was the one that saw that memory reel, I don't know if that was you, Aries. Let me know if it was and drop a comment. If not, then it was your person who must have seen this and it's been triggering them lately, and that's why they're coming up here in your you and them reading. So again, you've had to let this person go. You probably have your reasons, and they're probably quite valid, but you also struggle within your own mind, Aries, about justifying why you did that, because this person also brought you quite a lot of happiness as well. And I think sometimes you may wonder if you were a bit too strict about things or a bit too cold about things. And so you're having that kind of intermental struggle. I don't know what that means. Intermental struggle. Sometimes I'm channeling as I'm reading, so I don't know what that means, but I got intermental struggle. I'm guessing that means like a struggle within your brain, like a struggle within your own psyche about how to feel about your own actions towards this person. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Let's see what comes next and what the advice is for you. Okay, so far we have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. This is definitely somebody from your past. There's a lot of confusion. There's one more card about what comes next, so let's see. Okay, we get the Three of Swords, but in reverse, and like double reverse, because this deck has actually like its own reverse side. And at the bottom we have the Three of Pentacles and the upright. What I see coming next here is a lot of confusion, a lot of inner mental debate within your own mind, nostalgia about the past, and then subsiding of the pain that was felt when this breakup occurred. Somebody felt betrayed, especially this person. Somebody felt deeply wounded by this, by the fact that you walked away from them, Aries. They just got so triggered because they had this abandonment wound, and they did open up to you. They did get vulnerable with you, and the fact that things ended the way that they ended, for the reasons that they ended, really hurt this person and really dug in there in their abandonment wound. But that pain is subsiding, and they're definitely thinking about you, and they're definitely wondering if there is space and room in your heart for a reconciliation with them. They won't necessarily reach out. This is somebody who's in their head, in their feelings about you at this time. And they don't necessarily want to disrupt your choice. Like, they really do want to respect your choices. They think very highly of you. So they're not going to come into your space and invade your space or try to insist about getting back together. They're not going to try to disrupt the life and the balance that you have been able to create for yourself. But they really are open to considering a renewed partnership with you. They really do want to collaborate with you and support you. And their energy is just very kind and cooperative at this time towards you, your lifestyle, your dreams, your desires. They want to be a cooperative component with you in your life at this moment. And so that's why they're coming through in this reading very strongly, Aries. I don't know what you're going to choose. Let me know in the comments. But let's pull your advice. Okay, Spirit, your angels, your guides. It says flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Give your relationship a chance. Okay, that's pretty clear here. The advice is go for it if you really care about this person. If you're also missing this person and you just heard all these beautiful words come through from them, from their spiritual body, then maybe it's time you reach out to them. It's time you give yourself permission to go after what you want and to really enjoy this relationship that's just waiting for you to basically receive it. Okay, final card out is chemistry. Okay, chemistry. There's great chemistry here between you and this person. You're calling in your soulmate. Can't be any clearer than that. So whatever your spirit guides are that are coming through today, they definitely support you reaching out to this person, reigniting this connection. They feel that this is somebody who has already gone through and processed their traumas and the wounds, which technically you came into their life to help with as well, to help them resolve these things. And now that they've gone through this with you, and even though their wound was triggered, they were able to see that you didn't mean to hurt them, that you really did care about them, and that you were a wonderful stand-up person. They've been able to reconcile and heal their wound and not feel so scared about rejection or about being abandoned, etc. So you definitely did a benefit in this person's life, and they're in a better place for it, and they're ready to come back together with you if you will have them. All right, Aries, so that is all that I have for you. I hope this was absolutely helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.